Welcome back to another episode of Teaching Eggs to Fly. Today we are going from a low Kerbin orbit to the Moon. To get to the Moon, we're first going to plan our trajectory with a maneuver node. To get to the Moon, we would need our maneuver node to be approximately 100 degrees behind the Moon, or on the clock in the 4 o'clock position if the Moon is at 12 o'clock. We now gently pull out our prograde vector until we see that our yellow planned flight path intersects with the Moon's sphere of influence. We can make small adjustments to the positioning of our maneuver node in order to get closer to the Moon on this trajectory, but mostly we'll be adjusting the maneuver with very light pressure forwards and backwards along the prograde and retrograde. Once we have our Moon's periapsis as low as we're aiming for, we may wish to have a closer look at the Moon by focusing our view there and see that indeed this periapsis skims the surface of the Moon. Time warp until you've reached the maneuver node and make sure you are oriented in the correct direction for the full burn time. Discard stages as necessary, and in the map mode you will see that your actual trajectory is starting to match that of your planned maneuver. Once your orbital path actually starts to intercept the Moon, slow down and exercise more precise control with shift and control rather than going full throttle until you have completed your maneuver. You can now time warp to inside the sphere of influence of the Moon to complete final maneuvering adjustments. Don't forget to collect all available signs from both high and low orbit and transmit these back to base if you have an antenna. Finally, we choose our landing site on the Moon in the radial and anti-radial directions, that is, the side-to-side motion. This can be done by burning retrograde, but this uses 3 to 10 times the fuel. Now, just burn radial as the maneuver node indicates and you'll have your approach to the Moon. Well done, Egg.